Historically significant things that happened on May 15th. May 15th stands as a day of significant cultural debuts and pivotal geopolitical transitions that have left an indelible mark on modern society. This date marks the 1928 silent film debut of Mickey Mouse in Plain Crazy and the 1940 opening of the first McDonald's restaurant, two events that would eventually define global entertainment and dining culture. Historically, it also saw the dissolution of the Standard Oil monopoly by the U.S. Supreme Court in 1911, and the 1955 signing of the Austrian State Treaty, which restored Austria's sovereignty. From the founding of Las Vegas to the final Mercury program flight of astronaut Gordon Cooper, May 15th highlights the diverse achievements in commerce, diplomacy, and exploration that continue to shape our world. Let us look at the significant historical events of May 15th, categorized by cultural, educational, financial, physical, mental, relational health, political, professional, social, spiritual, and scientific and technological points of view. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th. From cultural point of view. 1905. The city of Las Vegas was founded when 110 acres of land situated between Stewart and Garcia Streets and Main and 5th Streets were auctioned off. 1928. Walt Disney's character Mickey Mouse made his silent film debut in the test screening of Plain Crazy. 1940. The first McDonald's restaurant was opened by Richard and Maurice McDonald in San Bernardino, California. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th. From educational point of view. 1862. President Abraham Lincoln signed the bill establishing the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, which he called the People's Department, and which became a cornerstone for agricultural education and research. 1918. The University of Oulu was founded in Finland, eventually becoming one of the largest universities in the country and a leader in Arctic research. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th. From financial point of view. 1718. James Puckle, a London lawyer, patented the world's first machine gun, though it failed to attract investors and remained a financial disappointment. 1911. The United States Supreme Court declared Standard Oil to be an unreasonable monopoly under the Sherman Antitrust Act and ordered it to be dissolved into 34 independent companies. 2001. The Bitcoin.org domain was registered, though the white paper would not be released until 2008, marking a silent but pivotal date in the timeline of digital finance. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th, from physical, mental, relational health point of view. 1951. AT&T announced the first transcontinental dial telephone service, significantly reducing the distance in long-distance relationships by making voice communication more accessible. International Day of Families, observed annually on this day since 1994, established by the United Nations to raise awareness of issues relating to families and to increase the knowledge of the social, economic, and demographic processes affecting them. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th. From political point of view. 1776. The Virginia Convention instructed its delegates to the Continental Congress to propose a resolution for independence from Great Britain. 1955. The Austrian State Treaty was signed, re-establishing Austria as a free, sovereign, and democratic state after World War II and ending 10 years of Allied occupation. 1972. The United States returned the island of Okinawa to Japanese sovereignty after 27 years of U.S. military administration. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th. From professional point of view. 1869. Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton formed the National Woman Suffrage Association, NWSA, advocating for professional and political equality for women. 1930. Ellen Church became the first female flight attendant in history, flying on a Boeing Air Transport flight between Oakland and Chicago, creating a new professional path for women in aviation. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th. From social point of view. 1902. Lyman Gilmore became the first person to fly a glider, according to his own, though disputed, claims, marking an early social fascination with the conquest of the air. 2011. The Indignados, 15M protests, began in Spain, a massive social movement against austerity and government corruption that inspired similar movements globally, such as Occupy Wall Street. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th, from spiritual point of view. 1829. According to Latter-day Saint belief, John the Baptist visited Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery and conferred upon them the Aaronic priesthood. 1909. Pope Pius X beatified Joan of Arc, a major step toward her eventual canonization as a saint of the Catholic Church. Historically significant things that happened on May 15th, from scientific and technological points of view. 1958, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 3, a large geophysical laboratory designed to study the upper atmosphere and near-Earth space. 1963, astronaut Gordon Cooper was launched into space aboard Faith 7 for the final mission of the Mercury program, becoming the first American to spend an entire day in space. 1988, the Soviet Union began withdrawing its troops from Afghanistan after more than 8 years of conflict, a move facilitated by shifting military technology and political will. Hi viewers, family and friends. How did you like the content of this video? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please write in the comments your name and the place you are watching from. Since our viewing family is spread all over the world, it will be nice to know which city and the country you are watching from, so I can say hello to you. Science and technology. Reading and listening to the historical accomplishments on this date of those who have gone before us, I, as a professional engineer with interest in structural engineering, energy-efficient buildings, ICF construction, and as Google Docs expert with interest in spreadsheet-based solutions, draw inspiration to ask of myself the million-dollar question. What would I accomplish today? Think about the Japanese practice of Kaizen. Let me know in the comments. What would you accomplish today? Your subscribing to the channel inspires me to post more such videos. Thanks for your patronage. See you in the next video. Sincerely, Yogi Anand.